The implosion of the submersible vessel in the depths of the North Atlantic Ocean has sparked new questions about whether the company responsible misled those tourists seeking adventure tours. We've learned experts in the maritime industry warned the company Oceangate of the potential dangers of their Titan vessel years ago. On the Oceangate Expeditions website and in their marketing videos, the company claims their state-of-the-art submersible was engineered in collaboration from experts at NASA, Boeing, and the University of Washington. But after the implosion of the vessel that led to the deaths of all 5 people on board, all 3 entities are now denying any participation in the sub's design or construction.
What they're trying to do is distance themselves.
We asked maritime expert Captain Robert Russo if Oceangate's marketing materials misled adventure seekers.
But you go from all that excitement into the sub, and then suddenly it's a sci-fi movie.
About the inherent dangers of traveling 2.5 miles to the ocean floor. The company did require thrill seekers to sign this 3-page liability waiver, agreeing to assume full responsibility for the risk of death, using the word death 8 times.
These tourists theoretically were told about the risks of the adventure that they were about to go on. They may have felt the risks were acceptable for the excitement. They may have felt the risks were overstated. We'll never know that.
News4Jax has learned the now deceased Oceangate CEO Stockton Rush was warned about the construction of his submersible by members of the manned underwater vehicle industry, who in 2018 wrote this letter, where they expressed apprehension that the current experimental approach adopted by Oceangate could result in negative outcomes from minor to catastrophic. Captain Russo says he doesn't think the 5 deaths will have an impact on the adventure tourism industry, saying in his opinion, the submersible occupants were aware of all the risks and reported problems with the sub in the past.
These were 5 people who made a choice, and the choice happened to be bad. Admittedly, the people before them made the same choice, and the choice turned out okay. But also, I'm sure you read or heard about previous customers, previous passengers who noted that there were unsafe events that occurred.
So it's unclear right now if the families of the billionaire victims will sue Oceangate, but some legal experts tell us the company is protected by that liability agreement. There is one big exception, however. If a court were to determine that Oceangate was grossly negligent, well, then that liability waiver would not be enforceable.